Closing market comments for Tuesday, July the 27th. Markets opened stronger last night on the lower than expected crop conditions, but as the day progressed, this market continues to just seem to want to slip lower. The old saying, you have to feed a bull every day, and this market just hasn't anything really going to feed it. Demand side of this market is weak, and we really just are not seeing much. Last year we had China go and get guns, and of late they just haven't bought anything, and we just haven't seen that demand side. A lot of talk of lower pig numbers between ASF and flooding that they have going on over there, and crop conditions not being good, but they don't seem to be in the market to buy. So we'll have to see as we go forward. Crop conditions last night, as I said, came out last night at 64% on corn, good to excellent. That's down 1% from the previous week and 8% below last year. Indiana was rated 73% unchanged. Illinois at 68%, up 3. Ohio up 1 at 76. Michigan up 8% at 82. Wisconsin down 1 at 75. Iowa down 3 at 65. Minnesota down 4 at 38. That compares to 84 a year ago. Nebraska down 2 at 76. South Dakota 30% unchanged. That's down from 86 a year ago. And North Dakota at 21%, down 8% for the week and 72% last year. So as you can see, Western Corn Belt continues to struggle with poor conditions, and this market continues to show pressure. Corn silking was at 79%, up 23% for the week, compared to 79% last year and 73% average. So we're running right on target to just slightly ahead there. Indiana 82% of the corn is silking, Illinois 91, Iowa 80, Ohio 72, Michigan 78, Wisconsin 90, Nebraska 84, South Dakota 68, North Dakota 52. So good conditions there as far as overall, but again, the crop is showing a lot of stress out west. On the soybean side, crop conditions came out 2% lower for the week at 58. That compares to 72% a year ago, so 14% below. Indiana was down 1 at 68. Illinois up 4 at 64. Ohio up 1 at 68. Michigan up 8% at 72. Iowa down 5 at 61. Minnesota down 7 at 36. That compares to 84 last year. Nebraska at 82, up 1 compared to 80 last year. South Dakota at 26, down 3 compared to 84 last year. And North Dakota at 17, down 3%, 63% last year. So soybean conditions, kind of like corn. Western Corn Belt struggling. Eastern Corn Belt looks really good. Soybeans blooming, we had for the country 76% blooming compared to 63% a week ago, 74% last year, 71% average, so pretty close to normal. Indiana at 74%, Illinois at 77, Ohio at 75, Michigan 81, Wisconsin 78, Iowa 85, Minnesota 92, Nebraska 85, South Dakota 72, and North Dakota at 77. So moving right along on the bean progress. Winter wheat harvest continues to move along. Nationally, we're at 84%. That's up from 73 a week ago, 80% last year, and 81% average, so just slightly ahead. Indiana at 96%, up 8. Illinois at 99, up 2. Ohio at 94, up 10. Michigan at 83, up 36% for the week, and Wisconsin at 62, up from 25 a week ago. So good progress. Western hard red winter wheat is getting along at a good pace as well. Southwest is all pretty well done. So spring wheat, another bad week, down 2% for the week at 9% good to excellent and 70% last year. So the spring wheat crop continues to be a disaster. We do have the spring wheat tour going on right now in the Dakotas. We'll have to see what the results are after they get done with it this week, but yields I've seen so far have ranged from 13 at the low to in the 40s at the high. So definitely a bad situation. Minnesota down 6% for the week at 9. South Dakota unchanged at 5. North Dakota unchanged at 11. Montana down 8% at 4. Idaho up 5% at 27. Oregon down 2% at 15. And Washington unchanged at 0% good to excellent. Winter wheat is pretty well all headed, 97% headed. and they're starting to harvest in a few areas. They're 3% done on harvest at this time. So a lot to look at in this market, a lot to try to figure out. It's hard to imagine that we're going to see yields trend line with half the country having stress problems. Dr. Cordonier was out. He has the corn yield in the U.S. at 175.5. That's down 4 bushel from what the USDA has. He had bean yields at 50. That's down 0.8. And of course, bean yields are primarily set in August when we have rains or don't have rains. So little time on the beans, but the corn, it's moving along again with the amount that's soaking. There's just only so much that you're going to gain from here forward. So we'll have to see how this thing develops in the West going forward and see whether we can continue to have a good crop in the East, which will make up for the Western problems. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.